racing. Mulberry Magic down on the inside, jump well. Now Harpic was last away. Business Affair has gone straight to the lead, all over Red Rover here. Business Affair by 5. Homebush Sarah coming around the outside. Ahoka Joker there, followed by Harpic. Further down on the inside there, Mulberry Magic, but away goes Business Affair to win the first. Homebush Sarah, Ahoka Joker, then Harpic, followed further back by Mulberry Magic. Down on the inside, Dusty Rider, and the other two, Marlene's Terror and, well, back there, Shadow Baxter. Harpic missed away, whereas the other one just jumped straight to the lead. Look, it was $3.20 just before the jump here, and it's ended up paying $1.90. Gee, they got into it late. I'm sure it was $3.20 just prior to the jump. Harpic was favoured at $2.50, and it's ended up paying $1.90. The winner, Business Affair, and just jumped off the boxes, jet propelled, whereas Harpic missed away rather badly, and that Business Affair's just been far too good for them. The options favourite Ginger Turtle, though no Power Kendall's gone the options favourite as well, now into 250 late. Green light is through, Bunny set a motion, they're about to jump. Second on the card, ready and racing. A Power Kendall was slow. Ginger Turtle jumped out magnificently on the outside, and down on the inside D, but Ginger Turtle's made the lead from D. There followed a couple of lengths away there by Homebush Happy. Then trying to get around the outside, Terrero. Further back the field, Raconteur. Power Kendall running on, but a mile back. There followed well back, Raconteur drifts a bit, and back with that a Snow Smiggle on the corner, and the leader Ginger Turtle will swing for home well clear. Ginger Turtle's got away to score. D to second. There followed Terrero third, after a gap there to a Power Kendall. There followed further back there by hitting the rest there was Homebush Happy. Big gap, no Smiggle, and last there Raconteur. No doubt the winner though, Ginger Turtle, 3:30 and 160 at the close, and would get the prize nicely. Yeah, D, the 3 was the one way to go, wasn't it, each way? D's run a good race second, and the 5 will be third, and that was Terrero. So it'll be a 7-3-5 finish, and just after walking off the boxes, a Power Kendall certainly got plenty to learn, hasn't it? There it is, fourth there, a Power Kendall, so it's let the team down for the third time in succession. The winner though, Ginger Turtle, the Brindle Dob by Surf Lorien out of Winsome Ashley. Oh, 52 with the 6. Green light is through. Bunny set a motion. They're about to jump. Set, ready. And racing. Joe Eagle jumped out nicely and showing up there wide. Olivia Lass and driving through. Jazz Boy Jack will go to the lead, and No Certainty's up with them too. So round the turn out of the straight they run. Jazz Boy Jack, the leader, has got away by about 3. Joe Eagle chases now. They're followed back in third spot by No Certainty. A length and a half back, Olivia Lass. Little gap there. They were followed Wax Eyes Kid now. A Power Jackie back and back with that Lady Mooey. Turning for home though, and nicely clear is Jazz Boy Jack. Jazz Boy Jack will lead all the way. Will beat Jill Eagle, about 4 to No Certainty. Further back then, they were followed Olivia Lass. There followed Lady Mooey, a Power Jackie. Confidence wasn't there today after that fall at Fordbury Park on Tuesday, and Wax Eyes Kid was back at the tail. There's the third of the day. Jazz Boy Jack has led all the way here, $31. Oh, this has blown them away. What was that paying in the treble? Around about 194. Jazz Boy Jack went straight onto the speed. Every chance the favourite, up there second at the moment. No Certainty's on his inside as they charge into the bend here, but Jazz Boy Jack's got away. Sneaked away by about 4 here, and heading the chase after it, Jill Eagle, but no answer. And Jazz Boy Jack's been too strong. Ready. Racing. Budgie Fudging jumped nicely. Showing up there, our Charlotte, followed there between them by Gold Star Mario. Trying to get around his Big John Cannon. There followed after a gap there by Axel Foley. Down on the inside behind those Cold Drum. Then Drip Dry Ocean around the corner though, and getting away in front here. Gold Star Mario will beat Big John Cannon. Up for third, Axel Foley. There followed out Charlotte. Further back then, they were followed by Cold Drum. Budgie Fudging dropped out of it. Homebush Vix and Drip Dry Ocean back last. Now there's the running a race 4 in Gold Star. Mario's been too good here. Gee, the 8 was slow, wasn't it? The 8 was slow off the boxes. Big John Cannon just walked off. The 8 and the 7 and the 5 back there as well. But in front here, Budgie Fudging. Didn't show a lot though. Headed here by Gold Star Mario. Through on the inside, out Charlotte. Whipping round the outside, Big John Cannon. But away goes Gold Star Mario to get the prize here. The 2 will score. Then the 8, the 7 and the 4. Racing, Rick's Terror about the middle of the pack when they jump. Best out Finance Tomo. Round the outside up there we've got Gold Star Brody. Rick's Terror looking to improve. Getting around the outside wide. Come on Dolly. A length or 2 to Lemon Fish. Then we've got at the head of the others and Force Kiwi. Up they come then along the inside. Gold Star Brody in front. Gold Star Brody and Come on Dolly finished the race off strongly close in the end. There followed Finance Tomo and Force Kiwi. Back we go there to Ahoka too soon. There followed further back there by the next one there on crossing would have been Lemon Fish. Now one tailed them home a good way back, and that was the favourite, Rick's Terror. Don't know what happened on the corner. It was handy enough, wasn't it, Rick's Terror? Let's have a look here. It fell, did it? Yeah, they fell, they told me. There it is there. It was slow, then it was improving along the inside. And just keep an eye on the gold here. Thumbprint Tony, green light is through, bunny set a motion, they're about to jump. Set. And racing, and the field away, Stylish Dragon jumped nicely, showing up wide though is Gold Star Shiner. No judge in that bunch and trying to get around the outside is Sleeper Agent. Round the turn out of the straight they run, and the leader is Gold Star Shiner, and the top by about 3. They're followed in second spot by Sleeper Agent chasing the leader, and then there's a gap of 6 or 8 back then. They were followed by Thumbprint Tony down on the inside, a Power Michelle turning for home, but these two have got to themselves, and Gold Star Shiner holding, and it's another win for Stephen Bonney, and Gold Star Shiner wins by about a length and a half, beats Sleeper Agent. Third at the line, Black Dude, that rushed home there, followed by Power Michelle, was also finishing on strong. And then at the head of the others, they were followed, did I call Sleeper Agent? That was next, I think. They're followed by Thumbprint Tony. Now, Spades Kid finished back towards the tail of the field there. Another one back there too, and that might have been one that pulled up rather quickly, but it finished up a bit handy as Sleeper Agent. Just wait for the call here. The first two have got right away, haven't they? The 6 and the 5. And the 6 will score, yeah. The 6 will beat the 5. Set. Racing, Maker's Label, made a flyer down on the inside, followed out there by John Dory. There followed a length or 2 back there by Veclamore, trying to get around Blackland Bridge. Up there also is Carboodle. They're followed down on the inside as they turn by Jasper Harker. Up they come, Maker's Label, John Dory. Maker's Label beat John Dory. Third at Veclamore, along the inside, Jasper Harker. They're followed after a gap there. We had Glenna's Goodsy, and back in the pack there too. The next one there would have been behind those, was it Carboodle back there, and also Mabella and Blackland Bridge must have been back in that rear pack as well. That's race 7. Favourites delivered, but only just. Maker's Label, and trying hard there, John Dory, but Maker's Label will get the prize. Had to jump, it did. John Dory came out with it, but just had the rail, didn't it, all the way. Maker's Label, John Dory made a race of it, but as they swung for home, Maker's Label just doing enough here with John Dory up on the outside. They came together just for a stride or two, but Maker's Label just proving too good here. And racing, Jackson Jewel a little slow, one of the best out, would have been in the middle, Kaniki, and showing up there right round the outside, going to the front as Wheat Terror shows plenty of speed. Now Run for Sophie's been spat right out the back door, coming around the corner, and going up now Wheat Terror and driving through Sprinkles and Wheat Terror. Sprinkles beat Wheat Terror. 3 back, She's a Gamble after a gap, Jackson Jewel. They're followed down on the inside, Corp on Plunge. Then we got Motley Man, and well back there we had Run for Sophie. There's race 8. And you'll find that Sprinkles 15, 10 and 310. Well, there's been some upsets today. And that's the first time that Sprinkles has shown any form whatsoever out of box 7. It's had 6 starts prior today from box 7 for Zip. Well, there's the trouble there. The 9, the 5, the 3 all got tangled up there. Poor old Run for Sophie got spat right out the back door. Ready. And racing down on the inside, Ganache has missed the jump. Junior Cleve very slow. Best out Gold Star Chumley. They're followed out there by Smoking Marley. A couple of lengths away to Gin Sling. Down on the inside trying to make ground there. You know Nosy around the corner. But Gold Star Chumley 4 for Stephen Bonnie Evans today. And Gold Star Chumley by 4 lengths. Followed by Smoking Marley a couple of lengths away. Third Gin Sling. They're followed after a gap. You know Nosy. Then Sally West. Well back the others. Headed by Junior Cleve. Ganache never got into it. And that was one of the last there on Croston with Homebush Saxon. It's race 9, and gee whiz, the kennels are firing along, aren't they? 7 Gold Star Chumley straight to the lead. What's that closed off at? Let's have a look here. Gold Star Chumley ran about 3:40, 1:20 was the favourite for the race, and that's 4 for the kennels, 7 to beat the 6, the 5 and the 3. And racing, his lordship bounded out, and so did Harper Rose today. It's made a good beginning. Karen's Magic just behind them. Moving up on the outside is Homebush Coral. Round the turn out of the straight they run, and his lordship's the leader. His lordship Harper Rose a couple of lengths away. Karen's Magic looking to wind up. They're followed up on the outside by Token K. About 3 lengths away they were followed by Mr. Barry. Still his lordship the one to beat. Harper Rose is trying hard. Karen's Magic down the outside. They can't get his lordship. His lordship home. Harper Rose, Karen's Magic, 3 lengths away, Token K. Then Mr. Barry, they're followed further back there by Corbon Keisha. And the last couple there were Homebush Coral and also back there Kylie's Bell. There's race 10. His lordship won the red as the winner here. His lordship doesn't normally jump as quickly as it did today, and it just bounded out of the boxes, and it's lead all the way. And just on a day where Harper Rose decides to jump, his lordship decided to jump as well. It got onto the speed. Harper Rose tracked it all the way. Karen's Magic nice and handy, but they just couldn't run down his lordship. One will score. And racing, field away, and one of the best out, Botany Jessie. Look at Explodable. It just thundered off the boxes today and went straight to the lead. Around the outside, Murder Nom is up there. They're followed further back there by Gorilla on drums. Down on the inside, they were followed Yellowhurst Edward, but into the straight, and Explodable is going to lead most of the way here. Explodable home, Murder Nom, Botany Jessie after a gap of 3, Corbon Pilfer. Outside of that, we had Will Excite. They're followed back, we go Yellowhurst Edward and Power Lean Meat and Gorilla on drums. We're back towards the tail. Well, he's put together 2 in a row. He was second last start and he's won this well today. Explodable jumped out nicely and just cut down towards the rail. There was a big gap there and it just cut underneath Botany Jessie. Murder Nom getting around the outside. Little gap there. Gorilla on drums but turning in, and Explodable getting away. Yep, the 3 will score. Then the 8, the 4 and the 6 was it? But Explodable has been to 3, 8, 4, 6. Yep, the 6 will get home for 4th. Racing, and the power column was last to leave. The best out was Mama Lulu going up there quickly. Sestavine is followed. Oh, look at a power column cut through on the rail now. They're followed back a length and a half back out back Bill. They're followed further back by another around the corner. The leader on the inside is Sestavine. Just made it. Sestavine from a very unlucky power column. Outback Bill was 3rd. They're followed back. We go there along the inside. Another and Mama Lulu was in that bunch. They're followed Rule Judge Judy Ahoka Hard and Conaloo towards the tail. Well, they knew what they were doing, but they're a bit unlucky. The dogs missed the way. It's cut through on the inside and then decided to go out wide coming around the last corner, and it's gone under a short margin. There it is there. Last off the box is a Power Colin, Mama Lulu, Cess Divine, and now it's cut through on the inside. If it had stayed where it was, it would have won the race, but it decided to come wide. That's cost it a length and a half, and it's come thundering down the outside, and it's come up short by, I would say, a head.